What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So I wanted to come on here and just go over some information about a product I've been hearing people that using for their knives. Now, if you're not using your knife for food, then you're perfectly fine. Ignore this whole video. Doesn't really even matter. But if you are using your knives for food prep or any kind of food usage, you should probably pay attention. Heads up, check it out. So obviously we're talking about 3-in-1 oil here, or WD-40, or things along that line that is sold by this company. And I've been hearing people talk about, yeah, you can use, WD-40 and 3-in-1 and all this stuff on your knives. Absolutely not. You should really not do it. So I want to go over the material safety data sheet just to show you that I'm not like making this up. My main concern is that people aren't doing stuff that's going to get them sick or get them poisoned or anything like that. Now, I'm not sure everybody's aware of this information that's out there. I'm not saying people are putting this information out there on purpose and saying, hey, yeah, use this oil on your knife and you're going to get sick. No, I don't think people are doing that. I just think that there's a lot of misinformation on social media, and we just did a video live, EDCQ. Check out her page. It was EDC for Fun and EDCQ and me, and we were just literally talking about this same topic, about how a lot of these channels that are out there are putting out this information that could, get you sick, get you hurt, get you in some kind of a situation you don't want to be in. So I will definitely recommend that everybody do your research on an object or an item or whatever it is that you hear about. If it seems sketchy to you, go into it, look it up. I mean, literally, this took me 30 seconds. This is the age of information. This is Google. There is no reason not to have proper information, whether you are a influencer or whether you're just somebody watching a video. There is no reason to put out false information or to put out misinformation. And again, not saying people are doing it on purpose. I'm just saying this is things that I've been hearing, and I was like, absolutely not. So just full disclosure, I am in the medical field. I am a healthcare professional. I am a certified first responder. I am a certified first aid instructor in advanced and in basic and in wilderness. I am also fast trained first aid for severe trauma, and I am a certified fast instructor and stop the bleed instructor. I am in the nursing field. I am also more than likely probably going to take my EMT certification in September. So I've been in the medical field for a while, quite many years now. And as soon as I heard people talking about WD-40 being able to put on your blades, I was like, wait a minute, dude, you can't have that if it's food safe. But again, if you're, not talking about food safe or food usage, then forget it. Don't listen to this video. Doesn't matter what I'm saying at all. So you may have to zoom in on this a little bit. So I apologize for that. But let's look at the MSDS sheet here. And basically that's material safety data sheet for 3-in-1 oil, WD-40, and I think that's 3-in-1 as well. So here it says health is non-hazardous and physical non-hazardous and environmental non-hazardous, right? So that's what it says. But let's continue on a little bit farther. We've got some lint on there, huh? Let's see what we say down here. So the next page. So it's not hazardous, yet there are first aid measures listed here. So if you swallow it, rinse out your mouth, give some sips of water. Do not induce vomiting unless directed to by medical personnel. Call a poison control center from anywhere in Australia or 800 in New Zealand. So they're just saying call. I don't know if these guys are located in those locations or not. But the simple fact, if we back up, it says that it's not hazardous, but yet here there's first aid measures that say if you swallow it, call a poison control center and do not induce vomiting. So that in itself is sketchy, right? So it's telling you something right there. So now eye contact, flush thoroughly with water, remove lenses if you have any in. Continue flushing for several more minutes and get medical attention if irritation persists. So that implies there is an irritation risk. Skin contact, wash with soap and water. If irritation develops, get medical attention. Again, with the irritation things going on there. Inhalation. Get medical attention if, lung, respiratory or other symptoms develop from inhaling this, if for some reason you happen to inhale it somehow. The most important important symptoms. So it may cause eye irritation. Prolonged or repeated skin contact may cause mild irritation and dermatitis. Ingestion of the liquid may cause gastrointestinal effects, such as nausea, vomiting, and or diarrhea. So you don't want none of that shit. That's from ingesting it, okay? So it's not hazardous, but this is a list of things that it's going to do to you or could do to you. So, I mean, if you want to roll the fucking dice and knock yourself out, but I don't want to put 3-in-1 oil on my blade and then cut my steak and I get the mud butt and shitting all over the place, right? You don't want to do that. So, indication of immediate medical attention. Immediate medical attention is not normally required, but yet all this other stuff is on there. So let's continue down, or back up for a minute, because I'm just like amazed by this. It's not hazardous, but it's got all of these measures, first aid measures, but yet, normally medical attention isn't needed. If you eat it, you'll just shit your pants about 2 hours later. That's fine though. So as we go down, and all this information is online. I just typed in 3-in-1 oil MSDS sheet, and it came up with all this stuff. Now, there are some other information here. So avoid contact, avoid prolonged skin control, use in a well-ventilated area. Let's continue on. Eye protection, safety goggles recommended if you're going to get it in your eyes. Skin protection. Wear chemical resistant gloves if needed to avoid skin contact. Nice. Yeah. So it's not hazardous, but you need to wear, protective gloves and skin and goggles. So, okay. So there is no data available for serious eye damage. No data available for corrosion, irritation, respiratory. The product is not expected to cause abnormal sensations. Let's keep going. Toxicity. Oh, did I miss that there? No data available. When it says no data available, it means that, basically we don't know. So let's continue going down. Oh, no, that's it, I think, actually. Firefighting measures. Accidental release measures. Yeah, so I actually saw, it said something else on here. I'm not finding it, but it did say if you ingest it, immediate medical attention is needed, but then it says it's not. But I did see that it is. So here it says immediate medical attention is not normally required. That just makes me laugh. Just because you have all of these other things that are on here that tell you, hey, it could cause dermatitis. Hey, it could cause diarrhea. Hey, it could cause gastro problems. Hey, it could cause, nausea, vomiting. But not immediately. You're not going to know about it until later. Now, what is it mixed with? What is it made of? I don't know. They should have it on here. It should say it. I know it's made with mineral oil and petroleum. It's highly refined mineral oil, actually. And normally, mineral oil is not toxic and it's not a health hazard. It is food safe, but you don't know what else is in this besides that. There are other ingredients that obviously aren't listed here. So let me look through this really quick and see what I saw, or maybe I'm just losing my mind. All right, so I had a different one that was sent to me, and this is still the same information. So if we go up, it's 3-in-1 drip oil. They also call it 3-in-1 drip oil, but I know I did see this, and it does say in the event of deliberate ingestion, medical help must be obtained urgently. So the main reason I'm doing this, again, isn't to call anybody out. I'm not really trying to do that. I'm not saying people are putting out false information. It's none of that stuff at all. I'm just saying there is some information that is misinformation out there, and I know. I'm like, dude, I just know these things for some reason. I study a lot. I do a lot of research. Again, I'm in the medical field. I am a healthcare professional. I am a certified first responder. I know, and I was in the fire department. I've done all these things, and this, you can't eat this stuff, dude. I don't I don't care what anybody tells you. Do not do it. If you're going to use your stuff on non-food safe, and that's fine. Then it doesn't matter. But this is basically the drip oil, and again, drip oil, 3-in-1 oil. I've seen that it's called. Let's back up here for a second. So this is multi-purpose oil. This is the SDS 3-in-1 oil. It's just, it's all basically the same thing by the same company. But you know, even if it's a little bit different here and there, composition wise, you still shouldn't basically eat it. So hope that helps you guys out a little bit. I'm just trying to keep people safe and keep people from not getting sick. Always do your research, and always, if you hear somebody saying something that sounds sketchy to you, you know, don't assume that it's on purpose, but also don't assume that it's not sketchy. Definitely research it. Definitely check it out. Now, good option for, you know, other than 3-in-1 oil on your knives is Equate mineral oil. This is food safe. It is used as a laxative and a lubricant. If we look on the back, it's 100% mineral oil. And it is food safe, and I can guarantee you that. I use it. I've been using it. You can find it at Walmart. This is the Equate version in the HBA aisle, and it is about $3 for 16 ounces, and this will last you probably most of your life, actually. It is a bit thicker, but you know, there's other things. This could, you know, there's all kinds of things that could happen. Nausea. It is a petroleum-based product, but you know, it's still better than, you know, stuff that you don't know what's in it. And nowhere on here does it say, you know, you must seek medical attention or anything like that. So definitely check this out as an, you know, alternative to stuff that's going to kill you. So just, I mean, not that 3-in-1 oil will kill you. It says that it's not hazardous, but again, there's all this other information stated, you know, hey, it's not hazardous, you can have it, it's fine, in case you drink it though. So just be careful, pay attention, do your research. You guys have a good one.